Well, Leslie, despite the chaos that we witnessed at the U.S. Capitol yesterday, we still saw some Trump supporters, dozens of them, gathering at one point today. We are learning the 4 people who died during the riots are not from the DMV area, including that woman shot and killed by Capitol Police. Tonight, D.C. police releasing new information about the 4 people who died during the riots at our nation's capital. 3 of them stemming from a medical emergency. But in his briefing, Chief Robert Conti did not elaborate more than just releasing their names.
The decedents have been identified as 50-year-old Benjamin Phillips of Ringtown, Pennsylvania, 55-year-old Kevin Greason of Athens, Alabama, and 34-year-old Roseanne Boylan of Kennesaw, Georgia.
The 4th person was Ashli Babbitt of San Diego. Capitol Police confirming one of their own officers wearing plain clothes shot and killed a 35-year-old Air Force veteran as she swarmed the Capitol building and tried to climb through a window. Just a day earlier, she tweeted, "Nothing will stop us. They can try and try and try, but the storm is here."
Hello and happy Friday to all of my Americans.
Babbitt also lived in Huntingtown, Maryland. Business records reveal she owned a pool service company with her husband in California. Her profile on social media showcases an unwavering support for President Donald Trump and a follower of the far-right conspiracy theory known as QAnon. Cell phone videos capturing her same ideology as Trump, from the border wall to Democratic lawmakers.
Because you guys refuse to choose America over your stupid political party.
Her death sending shockwaves throughout the country. There's been a flood of support for Babbitt online and even a number of unconfirmed family donation accounts on GoFundMe.
It's sad that she was in there. It's sad that she was shot.
This Trump supporter did not appreciate breaching the Capitol, nor does he support the idea of making Babbitt a symbol.
It's just a sad story because people are going to take her and make her a martyr, and she's going to that incident will radicalize other people.
Our sister station in San Diego got a hold of her husband, who says she came to D.C. by herself. Meanwhile, one of our sister stations in Huntsville got a hold of Kevin Greason's family, who says he died of a heart attack. Leslie?